So, free dwarves. Leading on from dwarves. What do you think? Have these got as big a lift as the dwarves?
No.
No? I think is the answer.
No. I think
They don't have formation.
I think free dwarves were probably a little bit better than dwarves before anyway.
Well, see, I've always thought that. I always thought free dwarves were just dwarves plus. But no one... Well...
Came third at Cock, didn't they?
Yeah. It's just that people...
They've won events.
They have, yeah, but, well, no, Brock's have won events.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you get Sverry though, don't you? Sverry's quite nice.
I'm not sure Sverre is what makes that list.
No.
Scary, it's just Brock's and... I think you can make the exact same Brock list in Imperial Dwarves.
Yeah, I think Sverry adds a bit more.
Yeah, I'm not sure the fact that they're free dwarves really does much to it.
Pathfinder?
Does now.
It does
yeah,
now.
It now. Yeah.
It does now.
So it's a little bit of a shame because what was the one winning free dwarf list is now going to become a better free dwarf list.
Yeah.
So yeah, the big one is Brock's, isn't it? Is Brock's getting Pathfinder as standard as upgrades. You've got to pay for it, so you have got to
But you're
find
always going to take that.
50 points. You can take
you're
every single.
Like if you took a cavalry unit, you would pay 20 points every time for Pathfinder.
Yeah, so pay 15 for it.
So,
Yeah,
you
I don't
pay 15.
know why that happened. I don't agree with it. It's like what is Brock's one problem is the main problem is that they are melee 4th under 1. And what do they not like having that happen? They like fighting phalanx while being hindered. So let's make that not a problem.
I can tell you what.
They were fine. I don't know why they needed this. You could have done literally anything else.
I can tell you why. It happened because there's a want to give free dwarves more identity over dwarves, and free dwarves are a very Brock thing, and Pathfinder fits for free dwarves. I don't mind it, actually. I don't mind it at all. I don't think Brocks are anything like what they used to be.
No.
They're fine.
No, they got cheaper, so yeah.
Yeah,
It's one of the ones where like we took a lot of nerve off them and then made them quite cheaper.
I know,
but still good then.
Yeah, but they lost a lot of nerve.
The nerve was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ridiculous nerve, didn't they?
They've gone from being
two for regiments and that.
Yeah, they've gone from being effectively heavy cav to medium cav at best.
Yeah.
They're not heavy cav and strikers anymore.
It would be interesting if dwarves could get a heavy cav.
Bear riders. So
Yeah.
That's what everyone always bloody asks for. Bear riders and gyrocopters. Every single bloody
Well,
dwarf
you've got
forum
they've
post.
got large beasts anyway, so you can just make a unit out of them, can't you?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Maybe one day. Maybe
one
if
day.
dwarf,
Maybe
if
one
dwarf
day.
players truly run out of other things to grumble about, they'll all get together and they'll grumble about getting a proper
Once they've got gyrocopters, they might do, yeah. But no, so changes to dwarves. Obviously, the berserkers are slightly different. So they lose berserkers as well, so they now get free dwarf berserkers as a brand new unit. These guys get thunderous charge and the option to purchase Pathfinder rather than the extra nerve bump. What do we think of these ones compared to the
Pretty nice.
Imperial
So
ones?
the comparison to the Imperial ones is we were looking like a troop heavy thing, and the issue here is that one little bit less nerve does begin to sting. You can run them troops with Pathfinder, so you make sure that if you do get the chance to not big charge and use your thunderous, it will come through.
Yeah.
It's quite nice. Even then, actually, if you're running to run a very berserk heavy, if you just run Pathfinder on half of them, because you're going to put them in the terrain, the other half don't go anywhere near the terrain, you save your points.
Yeah.
Cheap. Good. Rather than just paying everything everyone has to pay for Pathfinder.
Well, yeah.
While you're using it.
You know, obviously you would deploy appropriately according to the units that have got their Pathfinder. And yeah, the option to save the points is more than welcome.
They're not expensive, 165 points, 20 attacks, melee 4. It's 165 points is a decent amount of attacks. You're always going to have like thunder or crush going on.
Yeah.
I think they're alright.
I think they're fine. They're
Yeah, they're fine. They're good enough. Just 1-on-1, I think I prefer the Imperial Dwarf.
I don't think I'd be paying the points for Pathfinder on them.
No?
Personally, it just they're pushing up towards being expensive.
Yeah, 180 points,
Yeah.
and that's elite infantry regiments, and you're looking at like half of berserkers, which are scary.
Or take Brocks.
Yeah,
You know, when you're reaching that.
Yeah, eventually you just find take Brocks down, aren't you?
Yeah. But they're fine. I like the option. I'm a big fan of Swiss Army Knife units, so you can chop and change how you choose them to be, really. Free dwarf shield breakers got made cheaper, so they
This is good. Like
yeah don't have to take scout as standard.
Yeah, paying for a super elite unit and just having scout and be like,
I don't want to scout them.
Well, exactly because they were one of the few things that actually had scout.
Yeah, if it was the entire list that had scout.
And so you'd have your whole army, and then you'd go, right, so I'll just move this. No, I can't do that because I'm slow anyway, so there's no point. Right, I won't bother scouting.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, all those points you spent on scout were irrelevant.
So why do they have the option if it's going to be irrelevant?
Because you can still, and there's now more scout in the list and more options than before, or you could do rangers, or you could do other stuff. But rather than forcing them to take something that they didn't necessarily want to do, they now got it cheaper.
Cool.
I think it's a better option. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because look what got scout.
Spear Levy, yes! Is this everyone's most disappointing unit to have ever looked at? And like, oh, what's this new unit? The free draws get Spear Levy. Where is it? It's crap and irregular. Cool. Thanks for that. Sweet.
So it's currently it's Pathfinder, it's Phalanx, it's
Scout.
It's Scout now.
It's regular
And regular.
and crap.
Can't even take throwing dogs.
Oh man, they're just
pathetic.
They
Can't take throwing dogs. Sorry, yeah.
Right. Because I think like a nice scouting throwing doggy. This might be fun.
Again, looking towards the troops, you're looking at 95 points per troop with Pathfinder, Phalanx, and throwing dogs. You can have that turn 1 volley.
Yeah.
And they still have to chew through Phalanx.
If you care.
If you care.
Go on.
I think it's a bit of a whole jokey muck around. Nobody's ever going to do it.
Bless you.
Spear Levy still suck.
Yeah, Spear Levy still suck. They're
It's
fine.
more,
They're better than they were. They suffer from the big issue with a lot of Phalanx.
If they had a horde, it might be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always the thing with Phalanx. You think, does it actually make much difference on a regiment?
No, exactly. And Pathfinder's kind of slightly worse.
You'd rather just have Ironclad and be defense 5.
Yeah.
For a unit that's there to be charged and take the charges, I find it a worse rule.
Well, yeah.
Basically, isn't it?
And also, again, we'd just rather have Ironclad for defense 5 and cheaper. And more nerve.
But the Dwarf Spear Levy have had about 7 buffs at this point. Another 7 of them might be useful.
Maybe, we'll see.
That speaks to just how horrendously we were originally.
God, bro. Yeah.
What else we got?
So the free dwarf Stone Priest got a different change.
Mister, come here.
My what? I see what you lick. I'm not having that in my water.
So yeah, the free dwarf Stone Priest. We went with this one because the idea is that one is defensive, one's more aggressive with the free dwarves. Alchemist's Curse is a very good spell.
Yeah.
Again, I think the Radiance of Life is probably more powerful, but I like the free swap.
It depends on the army that you're building into.
Yeah. But 90 points for a, inspiring Alchemist's Curse caster is very relevant.
It's not capturing that war anymore.
And yeah, all you fine. Bannock hasn't changed as what he was. Oh no, he has changed. He's Game Pathfinder. Because everyone used to complain because he's like the Ranger King and he didn't have Pathfinder. And Eric's Mallets. I think this is one of the formations that's fun rather than necessarily massively competitive.
I like that. It's fun rather than competitive. We're saying it's bad.
No, I don't think it's bad. I don't think I'd build a really strong meta list around it, but actually I quite like it as a thing you can do. Little nimble regiments of shield breakers are fine. They're a fun little idea.
The free dwarf lord can just buy Wings of Honeymaze and then have scout.
Yeah.
Which is good.
It's good.
Flying scout is awesome on individuals.
Yeah,
actually, I've come around to that. Immediately. Weird.
But yeah, I don't think these changes make free dwarves wildly different to what they are now. They're still going to be a Brox army. There's nothing that's going to change with that.
Yeah, it's got Jeeper.
This is the FAQ.
Right.
Rolled in there at once because Aeneas in the book is down at 240 points because he's the still behemoth points copy and pasted over.
difference.
Right then, man.
I'm looking at thinking, I'm not sure it's worth it for that.
Yeah.
So they're thinking,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
100 points cheaper than maybe it is. Yeah, I don't think this will have a wild impact on the kind of list that we see.
Some nice. I mean, it's all good.
Yeah. Oh, and all the infantry got Wild Charge 1, which I haven't mentioned.
Ah, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Does it make a difference?
No.
So 9 is charge rather than 8.
Anything with Speed 4 or Speed 5 and Wild Charge is mostly irrelevant unless it's
Yeah.
D3.
No, on Speed 5 it's somewhat relevant. On Speed 4 it's not relevant at all.
Against other Speed 5 units, yeah.
Well, no, these can now outspeed other dwarves.
No, because the other dwarves are going to have a row of berserkers in front of their army.
They can have the better berserkers.
That's not incorrect. However, there we are. Yeah, I think we're pretty much in agreement now with it. The 3 dwarves are going to be fine, but no, much better than they were.
Yeah.
More Brocks.